anyways, let me send a little chat here. Last time it was working really well. Um, I hope it fixes itself. Like I said, um, let's see. Maybe I had to press. Maybe if I press that button. Maybe if I press that button, it's gonna fix itself. Does look like it's fixing itself, but it might go back and forth, and I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyways, hey Whaley Wellington, welcome to the chat. I'm gonna send one more message here for you guys. Yep, you are here. Let's see who else joins in right now. Um, kind of the little a little what's it called, commercial that I have to always kind of send out. I'm not ashamed, but anyways, it happens. Hello, anime draw beginner 01. Welcome to the chat. Anyways, let's start playing. Let's see what happens. Um, Again, if the video is lagging or audio is not working so well, just let me know. I'll try to fix it as much as possible, but there is no promises. Um, Hello, Leatherwolf. Oh, it's been a while, Leatherwolf. You were pretty active for a while, and then now it's the first time I've seen you in a few weeks. But anyways, welcome back. I'm gonna switch how I see my stuff. I wanna actually see the game in front of me, and I'm gonna move the chat over here. Um, there we go. It's a lot better. Let's see. Do I still have a lot of stuff in my inventory? I do. That's why I was here. So I'm trying to organize stuff as much as possible. This one's becoming the cobblestone area because I just have so much cobblestone. And yeah, that's just kind of what has happened on this chest. But send me your questions on anime stuff. I know there's a few topics that I want to talk about it. For example, I want to talk about the whole Vic Mañana news that just were released just a few hours ago, as well as the whole Manga Rock news that I released a video a few days ago. Those are a few topics that I want to talk about today. But send me some topics right now. We can talk about something else first, as people keep on joining in. Let's see. I've been drawing for a while today, which I could show you, but there's no picture mode. Yeah, you can always send me the stuff on Twitter. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, Whaley, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's going to be Anime Review 711. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching some cool paintings. I myself am not a painter at all, so I do appreciate some good paintings, some good drawings. I'm still waiting on the anime adaptation of Tokyo Game. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna make Tokyo Game into a an actual anime. To be honest, I don't think it's that well known for it to become a anime at this point. But it is pretty good. Psychopaths 3, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I know people are already talking about it. When is Psychopaths 3 coming out? Is that this next season? Or is that all the way to what is it, the winter? Well, the next one's fall, so winter. Um, what's my favorite anime opening? Ah, man, that's a hard question. When it comes to like music wise, um, like if you don't even consider the artwork, I would say, um, the original One Piece really has stuck to my head. Um, that's one of those that if I hear it, I just recognize it, and it's very nostalgic. When it comes to like music and artwork, I'm gonna be very, very basic and go with Tokyo Ghoul, just because the song and the actual opening itself, like the artwork they do, is really well done. To be honest, and it's no wonder why so many people like it. I just hate saying that I like it because so many people like it. It's one of those animes nowadays that you know anyone, even people that don't watch that much anime, knows about. So, watch the all the Promise Neverland episode. I'm also reading the manga. I don't have Twitter. I can probably make one now. Yeah, yeah. It's up to you. I mean, a lot of anime people, and I could be wrong, uh, but for what I've seen, anime followers, for the most part, um, go on Twitter more than anything when it comes to like the big social media stuff. You also bought the first Doctor Stone volume. That's a good volume to buy. Um, it's Doctor Stone. What company is Doctor Stone with? I've been reading the Citrus manga a little more, and the fifth volume felt rushed and introduced more characters at a bad time just for the sake of the story. Yeah, I haven't read Citrus to be honest, but I can relate to like them trying to rush a plot. Sometimes they do that, and it's kind of annoying to be honest, because you don't have to rush anything. Uh, Sometimes like the characters built themselves up, and you don't have to like rush to get to a point. Uh, when I get home, so my phone can charge, I'm out. Okay, okay, and then my boy, I'll see you later. Um, No Guns Life anime next season. They recently released Manga Volume 1, and I liked it so far. Okay, what is it? What is it about? Guns Life anime. No Guns Life. No Guns Life. Have I heard of No Guns? I don't think I've heard of No Guns Life, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I I'm open to it. Let me know. Let me know what it's about. Um, so did you guys hear about the whole? Well, first of all, do you guys know what Manga Rock is? It's an application slash website. But have you guys heard of it? Do you guys even use Manga Rock? I know a lot of people who have asked me what I use. That's like the one that I had recommended. Um, but do you guys in the chat use Manga Rock, or ever used it? Has introduced more characters every volume, including volume 5 as well. Yeah, I'm surprised they've introduced more characters. It almost seemed like Citrus was going to be focused on just the two girls. So I'm kind of surprised they're doing that, but I mean, power to them. It's an action, sci-fi, and seinen. Am I saying that right? Seinen? I think I am. Well, that sounds like something I would like. Unless by sci-fi you mean mecha. If it's a mecha, I probably would not enjoy it. Um, Not a big mecha guy, but if it isn't, if it's just sci-fi itself, then I probably would enjoy it. So a lot of people are like suggesting different manga apps now. Um, I know it's illegal. Uh, so Manga Rock, for those who don't know what Manga Rock, I'll start with that, is a application that was created like 8 years ago, maybe more. I could be wrong. It could be 10 years ago. And I recently got it like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But anyways, it's basically a website slash application that you guys can go and read manga online. Um, the thing that these companies don't really tell you is that they're obviously they're getting the manga illegally. Essentially, what's happening is someone's buying one volume, and then they scan all the pages online. So they'll get the Japanese volumes, they'll scan them, and then you have this entire um, manga in Japanese. So then someone comes in and erases Japanese words and translates it. Um, so then we have an English version, and then people use it. So they basically use it to, like, catch up with the latest series that is popular in Japan. Now, obviously, people do it because a lot of companies like Yen Press or Dark Horse or stuff like that, they don't pick up every single manga series. So there's a lot of series out there that we don't actually get. We just, we never even heard of them. A lot of them, we don't actually hear them until they release an anime, and then we just enjoy the anime, and then the bigger companies like Yen Press and Dark Horse, they then decide to pick up these series because, well, now people like them and they know they can make money out of them. So, anyways, essentially, I didn't make any sticks. Anyways, these basically are their they make copies of these series without permission, and the money they make out of ads is not given to the creators, as kept by whoever owns the website, or um, whoever owns the website is the one that keeps the all the revenue. Anyways, thank you so much, Stephanie, for your donation. I know I went on a rant there, so I missed a lot of comments here. I'll start reading them. So thank you so much again, Stephanie, for your super chat. Let me see. My manga collection is at 117 volumes. That's pretty impressive, man. I don't know how many volumes I have. I don't know. You might have more than me. I have no idea. I really don't know how many I have. Maybe with the bookshelves that you don't see in this area, it's the whole bookshelf times two. So I don't know. Yeah. I know 199 is actually pretty good. I think. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for sending super chat. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do whole numbers in YouTube. That's kind of weird. But thank you so much. It don't make it seem like it's not a lot, because you do donate a lot, not just in one video. So thank you so much for your donation. What's the tracking number? I'll give you the tracking number tomorrow. I actually mailed it out today. I was a little bit late on it, but anyways, you should be receiving it this week. So I'll give you the tracking number soon. Um, you have security cameras. Oh wow, you're setting up. Yeah, so I have security cameras on my house too. But that's just because I'm paranoid with my dogs and my daughter. Uh, yeah, that one said. uh, for Amazon. Yeah. Sometimes you do have to sign for stuff because people do steal packages, and in my house we get packages 5 days out of the week. I mean, we get packages almost every single day, either because I'm buying stuff online, or we're buying stuff for other reasons. But a lot of our stuff that we buy it's gonna come through online. We rarely go to the store other than maybe check out what else they have there. But for the most part, we have a lot of packages. So we have cameras for sure because we really have to at this point. I think at one point we had maybe one package stolen. Um, I mean, it wasn't a lot, but still, it was some clothes for my daughter that we have bought in. So people are jerks. People are jerks. Anyways, am I gonna do app reviews on more manga apps? So Leech here. You know how I did that new channel that was gonna do app reviews. I didn't really do much with it. I kind of feel shame of that because I was really trying to make another channel where it was just app reviews. But I might start doing some more manga reviews, just app reviews here in this channel. So some people that want to use a different app maybe. Manga Rock. So back to that topic. Manga Rock, you can still use Manga Rock as an application. It's just not in the store. So if you downloaded Manga Rock and you still have it in your phone, then you can still use it. You just can't download it anymore at a new device. So if you get like a new phone and you don't transfer the apps, then you're not gonna have it in that phone. But they're still releasing new chapters in Manga Rock. The other thing is you can't obviously use the online website. If you go to mangarock.com, at one point it's going to be sending you to mrcomics.com, which is their new logo, and they're basically revamping Manga Rock. So it's not really leaving; it's just changing. Yeah, I agree with Leatherwolf to a big extent. I do prefer physical copies. In fact, I read every night. Before I go to sleep, I read in my bed, and I have a lamp right next to me, and I'm reading, and that, I don't know, it just brings enjoyment to me that I'm able to do that. I remember when I was in grade school, that was just something that I told myself, I'm going to get to a point where I can just read for pleasure and not because I'm required to from a classroom. Because oftentimes I would read for pleasure, but then when I got to high school and college and, everything was just, I had to read because it was required of me to read. But anyways, so I do like the physical copies. The only thing is I do use the apps when there's series they're not being sold. They're just, you can't find them. So I do use them for that reason. And then for the second reason that I use them is because sometimes I can't take diamonds. I can't take uh, my manga volume um, everywhere. Oh, they blocked the message here. Let me unblock it for you. Yeah, VRV is the way to go. Yeah, I would say so. Does VRV have high dive? That's always been my question. I don't have VRV, but I have almost everything that VRV provides. I have Funimation, I have Crunchyroll, I pay for high dive. Um, so I'm wondering, do they have high dive? I might just pay for VRV. That might be the way to go instead of give me my diamond. There you go. Yeah, I am a target for package thieves. uh, yeah. So I do have cameras, and that's the reason. I know I am a target. Because if you live around me, you notice them. Uh, Another thing is, my daughter's in the house and my wife's in the house 24/7 for the most part. She has an online store, which is why we use a lot of online packaging as well. That we just receive stuff like that. Um, but still, if she misses it, someone can still steal it. But it's almost nearly impossible to steal my packages now because we do have cameras outside, um, and we are definitely watching you. And I get a notification if you hit one of my sensors. I can see you on my phone even though I'm not in the house. Uh, Yeah, you can still use Manga Rock if you have downloaded on your phone or still. And they're still going to be updating chapters for you. They're going to stop updating until they release their new basically app or website. But they don't even know when they're going to do that. catching someone stealing their packages, all paranoid, and living out in the county with only a couple neighbors. Don't help, so figure better safe than sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people that live outside of the outskirts of the city that they have cameras because they work in the city, and it takes them like a whole hour or 45 minutes to get back from work. So they just don't know. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen that time, or even when you're just at work. So yeah, that can happen. Did I heard about the Kyoto animation news? Uh, if you mean by the burning, yes, which is a very sad thing that happened, and I believe it was an arsonist who did it. That just it's just stuff like that makes me mad. Why people will get to them to hurt people like that. Um, but I don't know if there's more news. Let me know. I don't know if that's what you meant. In the past, I've had random people pull up my driveway at night. Pretty sure they were scoping my house because they were acting all weird. I don't know for the system, but they're worth it, to be honest. Yeah, and there's some systems like I pay for a company um, to keep watch as well. So if I miss something on my phone, they'll send the cops. I mean, the cops will be here in seconds because I also live in a neighborhood where I have to pay extra taxes. But with those extra taxes, um, there's a cop basically around the corner at almost all times from my house. So when my alarm system goes off, it doesn't take him too long to get to my house, which is nice. You know, I don't at that point I don't mind paying the extra taxes. How old is my daughter? My daughter is gonna be 2 next week. Next week? No, she'll be 2 in 12 days. Yeah, so she's almost 2. She's a little sweetheart. We had a daddy daughter date tonight. That's where we went to that sushi place. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw those pictures. I didn't post a picture of her, but we had a daddy daughter date. Is my daughter homeschooled? No, she's not homeschooled, and she won't be homeschooled. The neighborhood that I live in, it feeds into a charter school. It's a public charter school, but it's still better than the publics around here. Um, and yeah, she'll go to that one. For what? We realize awesome doesn't even require credit card information. Plus the variety and diversity for what to watch is great. Okay. Um, have you seen Weathering with You movie? No, I have not seen that one yet. Actually, I haven't even heard of that one, to be honest. Um, I don't want to use my diorite. I'm going to use my cobblestone because I have so much cobblestone. It's annoying. I'm a daddy's girl too. Yeah, my daughter is definitely gonna be a daddy little girl. I spoil her. I am strict with her, even if she's 2. I'm still strict with her. But I'm also very lovable with her, and we have dance parties and stuff like that. I just I really enjoy being a dad. Oh, another message being blocked here. Let me open it for you. I've been wanting VRV to sponsor me on my channel account here on YouTube. I honestly really enjoy and recommend their app. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I really hoped, that as my channel grew, I'll get some sponsorships. And I've had some sponsorships. Some people kind of like that have sent me like their books for me to review here, and I've done that for a while, but I kind of stopped doing that also. You probably remember Leather Wolf. You're probably here when Yen Press was sending me books for me to review in my channel. They're not doing that anymore, and partially it's because I stopped pursuing them. They're just a company that you really had to reach out your way to get them to sponsor you. But anyways, and the free trial lasts for a whole month. That's a pretty good deal. You don't know. People just don't like reaction videos. I've been honest about reaction videos on my channel updates and with people because I like to keep it open to how I run my channel and why I run my channel. Reaction videos for me, they're just views. Um, I do enjoy doing them because there's people like you, Lee, that enjoy watching them, but there's a like 90% of people that watch those videos that don't enjoy them because the reason they're watching that or they're looking for videos is because they want to see the episode for free. They're not looking for a reaction. They're looking for the free episode. So anyways, I've come to terms with that. When I started doing reaction videos, I really truly did it because I really enjoy doing reaction videos. But then I started getting a lot of dislikes and people making rude comments that I had to decide to just view it that way. It helps my channel. It does help my channel get views and stay on top of other channels in some way. But yeah, it's that's just kind of the sad truth with reaction videos. People don't really. There's not a huge group of people that like reaction videos, other than they get to watch the episode for free. Am I a Christian? Yeah. I'm a Christian. I don't talk about it here in my channel. Actually, at one point, before I became an anime channel, I did Christian covers, which is why that thing is it's on my page. I just never removed it because I'm not really ashamed of it. So, but yeah, that's basically. If you go far enough in my channel, you're gonna see me singing. Because at one point, when I started this channel, I thought I was gonna do Christian covers, but I really found a passion in anime eventually. Oh, your phone's at 5%. You better charge that phone, anime boy. It's gonna turn off on you pretty fast. 5%. Um, yeah, my Black Clover, almost all my reaction, season reaction videos get a lot of views, and that's why I do it. Um, oh well, yeah, that's close to dead. That is close to dead. But welcome back. Glad you got to get your phone charged up. This has been pretty good. I've been getting a bunch of redstone. Oh, I hate when this thing falls. I'm gonna go back. You love the anime reviews. Yeah, I really do enjoy doing my anime reviews. I've done a bunch of like questionnaires on Twitter and here and other social media. At one point, when I was using Facebook a lot, I asked people on Facebook what they prefer, my anime or my manga reviews. A lot of them surprisingly said they prefer me to do manga reviews than anime reviews. Um, it could be, and I think the reason is anime reviews. You can find them almost anywhere. Even the bigger YouTubers do them, like the Anime Man and Lost Pause and all those people. They do anime reviews, whereas manga reviews, you don't get a lot of people doing manga reviews. That's probably why people suggest me to just stick more to manga reviews, which is fine. I really do enjoy reading, so it's not really a struggle to me. I went the wrong way. Um, you're gonna go home soon, okay? We'll be waiting for you, man. I'm gonna be playing for a while today. Um, Jinru game manga. Yeah, I released all the current chapters for Jinru game. So there was Jinru game, and then there was Jinru game, whatever it's called, the continuation, and there was Foxy Jinru game, I believe, something like that. And they only released one chapter of the Jinru game, Foxy, which was like the third one. Um, and they haven't ever released a second one. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if they just stopped or people weren't interested in it. But oh well. Um, let's see what was the other one, and Sachi no One Room. So yeah, again, Sachi no One Room. They posted like 5 chapters last time they released a chapter, and then past that, I haven't seen more Sachi no One Room. Um, I wish they did more. It's really is getting good, but it's also it's getting to a point where it feels like it's lagging. So I wish they would kind of either change the story or just end it by now. Um, I'll be right back. Okay, we'll be waiting for you, Letterwolf. My favorite videos are the live streams. I like talking to the community. Yeah, I really want to do these weekly stuff, and I'm gonna try my best to always be at least on Fridays or Saturdays, just depending on the week. Do a live stream because it's kind of awesome to talk to people about anime and I'll talk related stuff, just because a lot of people don't like me won't have people close to them where they can just talk about manga and anime stuff. So okay. Uh, is at 30%. I gotta go home and charge it. See you back soon. Okay, so I'll see where a few people were left. Um, so Anime Boy and Letter Wolf, you guys will be back. I'll see you guys when you guys return. Stephanie, yeah. I agree with you guys. These live streams are pretty cool. It does build a community, and that's really the best part to it. Um, I hadn't done live streams because other than maybe Leatherwolf when I would do live streams, and maybe there was another one called his name was Nick. Anyways, them two they would be in my live streams, but not a lot of people were in my live streams unless we did a podcast, which I haven't done a podcast in a long time. And those who are new to my channel, and most of you guys I would consider new. You probably never seen my podcast, but I used to do a podcast with other YouTubers, and anyways, they when I would do it with them, we had a lot of views as well, and we had a lot of people talking to us because we had people from other channels come in and just talk. So that was awesome to do. Um, you never heard Hun? I've heard Hun. Hun's very, very, very common. Actually, I've heard it more from the south than from the north. There's monsters nearby. Where? Come on, let me sleep. Am I gonna collab with Arceus Rules more? Yeah. At one point, I not really sure what all we're doing. He went to college. He's a college boy now. When we started doing collabing stuff, he was in high school. Now he's a college boy. So um, he said he would love to collab, but I told him let's just see what happens because I've been in college and I know how college life is, especially if you are a freshman. You just want to do everything and hang out with people. You have new friends. It's just a whole new aspect in life, and what you thought you would have free time, you end up not having it. So, um, but yeah, we might do I don't know, we might just kind of do another podcast maybe. Invite Kate Chair and roommate 816 or Slayer. I don't know if Ray the Otaku would want to join in. I haven't really talked to him in a while. So yeah, there's quite a bit of friends that we used to do a podcast with, and yeah, we'll have to enjoy them. Uh, yeah, Southern. Yeah, I was gonna say it's more of a Southern thing. I've definitely have heard Hun. Um, Well, there's actually ladies that I know that call me hun all the time, or sweetie. It is not, they're not saying it for other reasons. They just say hun and sweetie all the time. I've never gone to South Carolina though. I know people that used to live there, but that doesn't really count as going. Ehrenberg right now, the county originally from West Columbia. Hmm. I also think it's interesting the group of people that watch my videos. It's very diverse. Um, you can kind of see it more on like Twitter and stuff like that. You'll see kind of like the group of people that watch my videos. I mean, also in the comment section, not everyone tells each other where they're from, but I get people from Norway. I've had like 3 or 4 followers from Norway. I get people from South Africa, from Japan, from other parts of Europe. The girl that won, Celia, that won last time, she was from Portugal. So these live streams would be a lot better if everyone lived in the same time zone, but not everyone lives in the same time zone. So it's kind of hard to make it work for everyone. But still a pretty good group of people here in the chat. So thank you guys so much for joining in. Dab, middle of Arkansas. Hey man, you don't live too far from me. I live in Oklahoma City, so yeah, yeah, you're definitely not too far. Um, let's see. I got really quiet. Sorry, I was concentrating on these blocks. The people that watch my videos from Japan, I don't know how they watch them. I mean, I guess I'm pretty sure they have English classes in Japan, and it's a language they tend to learn because that's like the number one job you can go for to live in Japan is to be a English teacher. It's a high need right now. A lot of people there, um, they really want to learn English because it is like a business. It's the number one business language. So a lot of people do want to learn English in that area. But anyways, so I guess they do understand it. But each time they comment in my videos, which is not a lot, but when they do comment, it's in Japanese, so I don't really know what they're saying. I do have to use my translator to figure out what they're saying. Sorry, guys, this might be boring to you guys. I'm trying to organize my little what are these called? Boxes. What are these called? Um, oh, you're going to Oklahoma. Where in Oklahoma are you going? You're going to Tulsa, probably. Tulsa's probably the most popular one in Oklahoma, even though Oklahoma City is the capital. Um, let's see. Do I want to visit Japan? Yes, of course. I think every anime uh, YouTuber would want to at one point visit uh, Japan. Is it going to be possible? I don't know. Um, with kids, it's a lot harder to travel, especially abroad. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll eventually get to visit Japan unless, Hey, there's a horse in here. Hey, buddy. How'd you get in here? I guess through here. My mom's from Vienna, Austria. Yes. Yes, it is near Germany. My dad's from New Jersey. Uh, Mixed Southern, Northern, and German. Oh, wow. Welcome back, Leather Wolf. Whoa, with pumpkin pie. Dang, that sounds good. I actually make a good pumpkin pie. Um, there was one time that I made one for my family because I was like making a big deal of how my pumpkin pie was so good. And when they said, okay, we'll make one for us, I got so nervous that I put flour instead of sugar in the pumpkin pie. So it ended up being the worst pumpkin pie ever. So people don't believe me now that I make a good pumpkin pie, but I do make a good pumpkin pie. Never knew you had a weird accent. Yeah, I lived in an area where everyone I used to live in South Texas, and in South Texas everyone spoke like me. So when I came to Dallas, I went to Dallas in college there. Um, I just I never I never knew that I had a hardcore accent, and people mentioned it, and so now I know I have obviously a Hispanic accent on me. Send me the address and then I'll send the pie. I don't know if that pie will get here. The mailman will probably eat it. I will say I have one of the worst mailmans ever. Um, if you guys watch my new mic setup video, you guys can see that that dude almost broke my mic stand because he, I don't know, he just shoved the package in the mailbox instead of leaving it in my front door. I guess he didn't want to come off his car. Um, but he's made rude comments to me before. Um, but oh well, he might not like me. Oh, you've been lucky enough to travel a lot. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's obviously a lot of people would love to travel. I know a lot of people that that have either a sibling or a son or daughter in the army, so they get to travel as well. So that's pretty cool. Japan is in your bucket list, though. Yeah, maybe one day we can all travel as a in a group. Maybe do a do a group travel. It, it's a lot funner to travel with people that are going to enjoy it, that with people that are just going because they love you, and not because they're going to enjoy the trip. 111 Neverland Drive. Oh yeah, I would not go to Neverland. Not the promised Neverland. That's your address. Carrots, carrots, carrots. That's one thing that I guess I don't share my channel, and that's I guess there's not really a way to share it, but I do love to cook. Um, I do the cooking in my house. So, is any of you guys like to cook? I mean, even in your high school, I started cooking when I was in middle school. So, even if you're in high school, do you guys like to cook, or do you just let your parents cook, or if you're living alone, do you just buy out food, or what? Let me know in the comment section what you guys do. But I myself, I lived alone for a few years, and that's really where I experimented the most because I didn't have to see other people's reaction. I just had to focus on myself, and yeah, it was a good time to experiment. So my friend asked me the best way to get under someone's skin. I replied with a knife, dark humor jokes. Oh, that that is very dark humor. Speaking of mics, my PlayStation camera mic stopped working randomly out of nowhere, and then I got a new week later, and it happened again. I wonder if it's the mics or maybe just you need an update maybe on your PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't really help you that much. But it could be that could be the problem. I don't know if I'm the best cook. I mean, I'm probably not the best cook. I know that for sure. For a fact, I'm not the best cook. But my family likes the way I cook, so that's good enough for me, I guess. Eat my children. Go be fruitful and multiply. Okay. You love cooking, Stephanie. What do you like to cook, Stephanie? What's your favorite dish to cook? I'd like to know that. So now I can't make my manga reviews on the PS4 app until I get a new mic. Well, that sucks. So you record usually on PS4, huh? Okay. Um, I'm gonna read some of these comments because you guys are commenting faster than I can read them while playing. I want to be a better cook, but I'm not very good at it. Okay, so what would you like to cook? To be honest, I know people say they want to be better at, but what would you like to cook? Uh, like self-fixing metal. I don't know if self-fixing metal exists. I tried everything and it ended up being the mic itself. So it is the mic. But if you replace the mic, wouldn't it have it worked? Um, yeah, I'm the same way. Stephanie, to what you commented, I love watching people's reactions to my food. Just them enjoying the food makes me happy. There's times that I cook and I'm so tired that I don't want to eat because I've smelled food for hours. But I do get enjoyment seeing people eat food. So yeah. Want to teach me? Yeah, I don't know if I can do cooking videos. I don't know how to do a lot of dishes. I do maybe 12 common dishes, or 12, not common dishes, but 12 dishes that I do. And then I kind of repeat them every 2 weeks. I do experiment once in a while, but um, everyone's picky in my family. Ramsey be judging your burgers like it's effing raw. Yeah, I don't like raw burgers. uh, I always, I don't mind a little pink in the middle, but if they can avoid having pink in the middle, then that's better for me. Get away, zombie. The stream died. Hmm. Did it die for anyone else? Let me see. Let me chat with you guys here. Everything is showing like everything's is working fine. I'm gonna send a little chat here, see if you guys can respond to me. But it looks like everything is fine in my end. It says YouTube. It says it's receiving excellent and throwing it excellent. Uh, Leatherwolf says it's still working, and yeah, my other program here that I'm using to upload the video is green light. Everything's working. So, oh, it was an ad, so it froze up. Oh, well, thank you for watching the ad. That's gonna help my channel. Anyways, so Stephanie says probably sweets like cakes and cookies, but love cooking everything, especially when it's a new recipe. Don't want to take my own toot my own horn, but I make some bomb A sour mac and cheese. Oh yeah, I would love to taste your mac and cheese. Um, I I don't know how to make good mac and cheese. I've tried it different ways, Velveeta and stuff like that. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just haven't been able to master mac and cheese. Although I'm very picky with mac and cheese. I've only had maybe one or two mac and cheeses that I've actually enjoyed, and one being my mother's. So, anyways, um, oh, anyway, boy, you're back. Welcome back. You keep going back and forth. Um, you eat out once or twice a month. Oh wow, that's okay. I say oh wow, but that's how I was raised. We went out maybe on special occasions like it was your birthday or uh, it was your brother's birthday. We didn't really go out that often. We always had home cooked meals. Our lunches were always small. We always had to kind of make for our lunches. So, but now as an adult, because I never went out when I was a child, as an adult, now that I have a little bit of money, my job gives me a little bit of money. I I do enjoy going out, and I go out maybe twice a week. If not maybe three times a week sometimes. But I do prefer cooking. I do feel better health wise and just body wise when I make my own food as contrary when I go and go fast food or even at a restaurant where it's not fast food but still there's a lot of preservatives or preserves or whatever. Um, what about spaghetti? I love spaghetti. I do a pretty good spaghetti. I like spaghetti. I'm not the biggest in pasta. I mean, I do like pasta, but I don't do a lot of pasta. A lot of rice stuff for me. I am Hispanic, so almost everything has Mexican rice. Teaching myself how to write in Japanese. I skipped it like for a week. Yeah, if you skip it a while, it's gonna catch up on you. You're gonna start falling behind. Have I watched my first girlfriend is a gal? Yes, I have seen my first girlfriend is a gal. Surprisingly, even though it was etchy, it wasn't that bad. I know a lot of you guys probably here enjoy the etchiness of anime. I do myself as well if it helps the anime, but if it doesn't, if it's just trash, then it could just stay with the trash. But yeah, that one was actually pretty decent. The girl herself, uh, her character actually developed, which was pretty amazing compared to the first two episodes. I didn't think her character was going to develop, and I really thought it was going to be one of those animes that it got worse and worse as you watch more episodes. But it was pretty good. Wouldn't say it's my top 10 of all time, but it was good. Um, You are part Italian, yeah. I mean, I do like pasta. I just don't like cooking pasta because I can never figure out how to make it right to the right flavor. That I just get annoyed. So I do like pasta. I don't like cooking pasta. Um, Sometimes it's either too soggy or too hard, and I get annoyed. I'll be honest with that. But at the same time, I don't always go to Italian restaurants either because a lot of Italian restaurants are greasy. And no Italian food is not generally greasy because I've had a part Italian friend and their food was not greasy at all. I think I've seen up to episode 5 of Fire Force. All my trees grew pretty fast. Um, I finally started enjoying Fire Force. The first two episodes were for me. So much that I decided not to watch it. But people kept telling me that it was amazing. It got better. You should really consider keep watching it, etc., etc. So I finally continued watching it, and yeah, it did get better. So I guess props to them. Have you watched Made in Abyss? I'm reading the manga first, and I love My First Girlfriend is a Gal. Pasta is amazing, but it's flattening, so I don't eat it so much. Oh, fattening. Yeah, pasta has a lot of carbs, but and I do watch my carbs, obviously. Um, I'm getting to an age. I'm not that old, but I'm getting to an age where I have to watch my carbs if I don't want to get diabetes. Um, Not diabetes, high cholesterol. Um, but I can get diabetes too. It's in the family. Runs in the family. Um, what else did you? Oh, have I watched Made in Abyss? Yes, I have seen the anime and the movie, which is basically the same thing. The movie was just the anime recapped. If you watch the movie, you've watched the anime. If you watch the anime, you've watched the movie. The way that I watched the movie was I actually won tickets from Misty Cornexia, which is one of the biggest YouTubers here. He was giving out free tickets to watch the movie, and I entered his giveaway, and I won. And it was a very proud moment because I had just won um, tickets, or not tickets. I had just won a anime Blu-ray through Akibento, and I had never won anything. I do giveaways on my channel, but I never win any other people's giveaways, so I was very very proud of it. So yeah, I have watched it. Pasta's I read that one already. I'll pay a good $20 for a non-fattening pasta. You can make pasta through other stuff. Zucchini pasta is pretty decent, to be honest. You can always try zucchini pasta. Was lucky enough to be given all my grandma's and great grandma's Italian recipes. Wow, that's pretty nice. My grandma's baked CD and it's so good. I used to ask her to make it all the time for my birthdays before she passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that she passed away. I actually don't have any grandparents either. My last grandma died last year. So, anyways, I did mention it in one of my channel updates. Um, but yeah, anyways, it's still nice that that you Stephanie can keep their legacy going with the recipes. Another word, if I remember before I graduated high school, that VRV sent me an email with a month membership code, $10 pretty much, and I was really happy with it. And now it expired, so I can't watch anime for now. Yeah, you can always watch anime through Funimation and Crunchyroll for free. You just won't watch the current episodes. Um, what site did you? Yeah, I mean, you can find other sites. Zero Maidens in your Savage Season is copyrighted by High Dive, which is partnered with Crunchyroll, but you can probably find it in other websites. Yeah, for sure, if you look good enough. You're gonna find a watch tonight. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's actually so Zero Maidens in your Savage Season. It's not a continuation anime, but it is the same author that made an anime like 8 years ago, 6 years ago, which was basically the same thing, except it was uh, it was the guy version of it. You know, it was just a bunch of boy jokes and stuff like that. But oh well. Um, let's see. Let's make some ore. I have quite a bit of ore. So whilst not ore, make some iron, 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 whatever you call it. Oh, I had gold in here. Two messages retracted from Stephanie. Oh, you messing up with your? Are you putting the bad grammar or something? I hate Crunchyroll and Funimation, but I really enjoy VRV, mainly because of the variety and diversity in VRV when compared to Funimation and Crunchyroll. But aren't Crunchyroll and Funimation in VRV? I thought Crunchyroll owned VRV. If I'm correct, let's see. I could be confusing it with a different streamer, but I'm pretty sure VRV um, is owned by Crunchyroll. Yeah. It's the same one that I'm talking about. Yeah, VRV is owned by the same company as Crunchyroll. VRV was created by Crunchyroll when they still had the contract with Funimation. They don't have a contract anymore together, but they joined them together, and then they added Rooster Teeth, and they added other smaller companies together. But it's I mean, there's just it's the same kind of general idea, but yeah, it is very diverse because they actually expanded. They made it basically a cloud, and that's kind of like what their contract is. I guess the VRV, it's a cloud of different subscriptions joining one, um, and yeah. So I don't like Funimation. Yeah, it looks like everyone in the chat does not like Funimation. I myself, I think it's a very sketchy company, especially with the whole Vic Mañana, stuff that's happening and that has been happening lately. Um, but anyways, yeah, Funimation not the best company to be honest. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to watch legal anime. Sorry to hear that. I still have my Oma and Opa, my mom's parents, but since they live in Germany, I only see them every couple of years. We aren't very close, sadly. That's I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's I was close to both sets of my grandparents. The only grandparent that I didn't really actually meet was my dad's dad, and that's because he died when I was about maybe 8 months old. So I didn't really get to meet him. I mean, I met him, but I really I didn't really get to know who he was other than by stories. So, but everyone else I got to meet. I lost my grandparent, my both my grandmas, in maybe 4 years apart. Um, around that time, and I actually had to speak in um, my my dad's mother's funeral. I was the one that um, led the funeral there. So yeah, it's hard. It's obviously it sucks. It sucks when someone dies, but memories are the best thing that you guys can get. So you shouldn't let it take you down completely. It's just surprising that they have variety and variety, but not on the other platforms. They, I think Crunchyroll has a good variety. They're getting better. They at one point they sucked because Crunchyroll was like Manga Rock. Crunchyroll started as an illegal website. They released illegal. They had anime that was being subbed illegally, and anyways, it got to a point where they got copyrights, but because they got copyrights, they started taking off all the anime that they didn't have rights for. So they ended up with very few series in their channel, which is why at one point it seemed like it sucked. But they've gotten a lot of copyrights lately, to be honest. It's all good now. Okay, I'm glad to hear, Stephanie, that your chat's all good now. I created an account. I used my email 4 years ago, so I don't remember the password, so can't look at my emails. I'm sending the art when you say it's okay to. Yeah, send it to me whenever you want. I have my phone here with me. I can watch it right now if you want. Um, are you Alex Treadway? Is that your? That's who just followed me on Twitter. So I want to guess that's you. Um, the Vic stuff seems to be dying out a little bit, and he seemed to be doing better recently. and then Kick Vic is doing everything they can to win. Yeah. So today they had a trial, and really the trial was on what evidence can be used in court, and they basically the judge told them that they basically can't use some of the tweets that don't really have Vic's name, like on like the tweet that said, "I'm gonna get him by the balls." They can't use that tweet on court apparently because they can't prove the context. They can't prove that him was referring to Vic. So, for whatever reason, the judge decided that that's what's going on. So, Kick Vic is having their win today, but court is still on. I think in the next few days they're gonna have court again to see what happens to Vic and the company itself. But yeah, it is a shame that Funimation, um, it's just I don't know they've really not said anything about it. And their voice actors, the other ones that are against Vic, have been very open and talked about just crappy stuff. They're not the best people, to be honest. I'm only watching Funimation for Dr. Stone dub and how heavy are the dumbbells you lift. Right now, I think I'm watching the dubbed of Fire Force. I'm watching the same one, how heavy are the dumbbells you lift, and I'm watching another dub there. What is the other one? Oh, Copcraft, which I watch it there in Hulu because they both have it. Um, but yeah, everything else I watch through Crunchyroll or through High Dive. Can't empathize with people because I've never been to a funeral, so I'm sorry I cannot relate. That's fine. There's people, I know a lot of people that are older than me and they just never been in a funeral, and I completely understand that. I myself, where I work, I won't share where I work, but where I work, I actually have to go to funerals once in a while, and I'm kind of accustomed to that. But anyways, it's fine if you can't empathize with that. If that's perfectly fine. I mean, if you're blessed to not have deaths in your family, I mean, power to you. But how did it know my name? Oh, you followed me on Twitter. That's kind of how I know your name. Anyways, with the whole funeral stuff, yeah. I have a huge family. Both my parents came from families that had 11 or 10 siblings. So I have a bunch of uncles, a bunch of aunts, a bunch of cousins. I have cousins that are older than my dad who have kids that are older than me. So, I have a lot of family everywhere. So, people die. And, you know, I've gone to quite a few family funerals. That's one reason why I hate Funimation and Rooster Teeth. They tarnish his name and have performed shitty practices, and Rooster Teeth has been doing a disservice to the Ruby series, in my opinion. Yeah, first of all, Ruby, stop watching after third season. I don't think they've done a good job on it. People say, wow, it's the best anime ever. At least the ones that love Ruby. But Rooster Teeth hasn't really done a good job. I don't think they have. So, I don't watch Rooster Teeth at all, actually, to be honest. I I don't. I think they're shady. I completely agree with you, Leather. With yeah. Anyway, boy, if you want to play, you can join in. Just let me know if when you're on Xbox, you can always play with me. I am playing on my Switch, which Minecraft is kind of stupid on Switch. You can't actually you can't actually talk to me on the Switch. You can't do voice chat, but you can always join a server and you can talk with me. Maybe that won't be something that we will use today, but we use tomorrow. Not tomorrow. The other time we do live video. But you want to play now? You can join my map if you want. I'm not doing a lot of stuff. Funimation is also fighting into Toei Animation, from what I've heard. Yeah, the Toei Animation whole drama was because of the whole Dragon Ball leak audios of them being shady with that as well. In part, I'm glad they leak so that bigger companies in Japan realize how scummy they are and that they have to make some changes. They do. They can't just stay and do you know whatever they want to people and expect there's not going to be any consequences. So, which I'm sure they feel like they are powerful because a lot of people obviously do follow them and have subscriptions to them and they get money from people. But oh well. Let's see. Make a lot of fences. Uh, do you know? Do you know the web? What web? The web? Do you know the web? No. I don't know what you mean by the web. Uh, the website learning about the website AniChart. It shows all the anime coming in October and 2020 winter. Yeah. I know about AniChart. I use AniChart once in a while, not really that much. Um, AniList is another one. There's actually an application for AniList. You can use it, and I also use my anime list. Um, Currently learning about Japanese culture, and one topic was art, and this came up. So, okay, you said you sent it to me. Oh, there's the message request. Accept. Hey, you're getting pretty good at the faces. That's good. Yeah. Hey, man. Power to you. I don't know how to draw, so I'm always impressed. People drawings. I paid an artist to do my icons here, so it was kind of cool that I was able to pay that person some money back in February. But anyways, lost two friends in middle school. Lost my grandma shortly after. Lost two friends in high school and one when I was in college. Not fun. Wow, man. Sorry to hear that, Stephanie. You know that's not an easy thing to go through, especially with friends because with older family members like grandparents and uncles, aunts, just older um, family members, it's a little bit easier to cope with the whole fact that it death is going to happen to all of us. It's going to happen. Diseases happen. Age, we just age and we're vulnerable. But when you have friends in middle school and high school that you lose, it it really is more difficult because it's very unexpected to really have a friend that you see every day in school or that you hang out and that you're close to. Um, Not having them there anymore is pretty hard. So it really sucks to hear that, Stephanie. I don't want to rant too much about it, but that you have my sympathy for sure for that. I want to enjoy the Citrus manga, but I'm really worried since I didn't really enjoy Volume 5, especially when the main character is giving much to focus on, and there's too many characters. Yeah, what series was that? There is Nesekoi. Nesekoi was a series that one that I started reading when I started reading manga at a faster pace, and I went to like volume 13 to be honest, and I never did a review other than volume 1, but I just it got too busy. So many characters gets busy, and unless they don't do what like One Piece does and just leaves people aside and you forget about them, it's kind of hard to follow along. And even if they like leave them aside, then you keep wondering like what the heck happened to that character? Why aren't they talking about it anymore? So yeah, when it gets too busy, it's kind of hard. Sorry for your loss, Stephanie. Um, Yes, I actually have seen your TikTok. We are friends now on TikTok, Anime Boy. I believe we are. So yeah, I have seen your drawings. They're pretty good. You said you were in middle school, right? Yeah. So you're still learning. That's it's good. Uh, the more you practice, the better you're gonna get, which is gonna be awesome. Because you're still young, and you still have that time to just kind of practice. I wouldn't put my studies aside. It's always good to follow a passion with also a degree under you. Um, don't give up your degree to follow a passion. Make sure you follow a passion with a degree. Because you never know, your passion is going to be your passion in 5 years or 10 years, or if it's just going to be something that you're passionate about for a little while and then you forget about it in a few years. But you're still in middle school. You still have time to figure out life. Characters in the story, other than the main characters in Citrus, seem to get more detailed, get little page time, and the main character gets a lot of page time, but rush development. See, I don't like that. I don't like when they rushed to get a character built up to a point where he shouldn't be. Um, some characters and a lot of like authors of books have met comments like this. Some characters just built themselves up. Like you don't you as an author write the story and you create a character that just on its own can become a character, and you don't even have to wonder, okay, what do I want the character to do, because you'll know what the character's going to do by how the emotions and the characteristics they're giving the character. So when they rush development, is that they're ignoring the whole fact that they've created a character with certain characteristics that would not follow certain aspects of what they want him to do. So I understand the frustration for sure. Why am I getting more trees? I don't even know why I'm doing that at this point. See, someone just got up in my house to get something to drink because I just got a notification on my phone that my sensor went off in the living room, and my house is locked up right now. My alarm system is on, so that means someone of my family got up and went to get something to drink. Is One Piece over? No, it's not over, and I don't think it'll be over in a while. They just started a new arc, so yeah, they still got quite a bit. What? It's been 2 years since you've been in middle school. It's been a long while. It's been a while for me since I've been in middle school. Um, I went through high school, I went through college, and now I've been working for a while. So it's definitely has been longer for me. Let's see. I'm gonna get this horse, but I need this. No. And my little lassos or leads, whatever you want to call them. Like you said, it's just part of life. We're all gonna die. What matters is the good memories. Yes, yes, yes. I agree, Stephanie, and that we enjoy it while we're here. Yes, I'm glad that you view life like that, and that's because depression is obviously a thing. I hate people when they say depression is not a thing, but deaths, especially when they're friends, can lead to depression, and you know, you, it's not a good life if you have depression. Come on, little buddy, come over here. I'm gonna show you a new home. Stay there. Uh, no, no. Why do you love me? How do I write them? How do you? I mean, I'm on them. I saddled up, but I don't know what to do now. Okay, come here, buddy. Oh wow, he likes me. I mean, that's a good thing, but we're not riding right now, so I need you to stay over here. Ugh. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Manga that I'm currently enjoying is Tokyo ESP. I have heard of Tokyo ESP. Haven't read it though. Guess all we can do is live the best we can be. Also, what is an arc? Also, what does ecchi mean? So someone correct him of how ecchi is spelled. So arc is basically a certain number of episodes of like an anime of where it basically leads you to a whole series. Like if an arc would be like in One Piece, it would be them traveling to a different world. Them being in a different world will be almost a whole arc. Not always, but that's kind of like the rule of thumb with them for the most part. Um, let's see. Etchy though. Why did Siri wake up? Siri, shut up. Etchy means that is it kind of has like adult humor or adult animation. Like the girls are in the beach or the girls are showering all together, stuff like that. And it could be both ways. It could be guys also. Like if you see yaoi anime, which yaoi means two guys like each other, that can also have etchy scenes. Um, Really cool and interesting manga with interesting characters and a well written story with a cool concept. Awesome. It took ESP like a post apocalyptic, like after a big earthquake. I think that's the series I'm thinking about. I could be wrong, but is that the one that it is? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that series is, right? Um, just turned 28 in July. Oh, wow. When is your birthday, Stephanie? My birthday is in July too. We're birthday buddies at least. That's kind of cool. Thankfully, a ticket. I don't look at people. Always think I'm 20 and younger. Good, you have young genes on you, Stephanie. Uh, it's always a good thing. I definitely don't have young genes. I look old. Well, people do. At least people tell me I look old. Uh, they think you're 8. Wow, you must be a child face. I don't think they think. I don't think that's what she meant. And the characters are getting proper development in the series. Currently, I'm on volume 2, but haven't finished it yet. Cool. I think you can, does that one only have like 4 or 5 volumes? I think that's the one I'm thinking about too. I could be wrong, to be honest, but let me know in the comment section if that's what you are talking about. Uh, what's but ecchi isn't full blown hentai. Yeah. Ecchi is not full blown hentai. I'm gonna show Stephanie's comment there because it was blocked. Uh, what's hentai? Hentai, yeah. What Stephanie said, it's anime porn. That's basically what it is. And then in hentai you have its own genre. So I'm gonna stop saying that word because I don't want my video to be taken down from YouTube because YouTube is just like that. But anyways, yeah, Stephanie's right. You are correct, Stephanie. um, yeah, so it's like the stuff that you see on regular American TV. You still have you have girls in bikinis and stuff like that. That people watch the series for that reason, but it's not like flown full on them being naked completely. Um, And in fact, a lot of companies, even if they are completely naked, will censor it. So even though the Japanese version is not really censored. Ah, yeah, man, Whaley, you're gonna learn a lot about anime in this channel. There's a lot of terms you need to learn, but you'll get there. I mean, everyone kind of was there at one point with the terms. So it's bad. I wouldn't say etchy is bad. I do where I do talk about it most of the time is negative, to be honest, but it's not bad. Etchy is used to create characters in a way. Sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. When it's overdone in your face, people like that. I mean, it's that's the reason why they do it, because basically it does the same job as a girl being in a bath towel. It makes your brain imagine stuff, but when it's overdone, there's just no character development. It's just them being like that. That it's not that good. July 10th, Stephanie. Wow, my birthday's July 11th. Wow, we're right next to each other. We're birthday buddies for sure. Dang, one day apart. You turned 28 this year. Is that what you said? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, Oh, I completely missed your other comment where you said, I do have a baby face. Have always taken real good care of my skin too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Skincare. At one point, I worried about skincare, but not anymore. I'm not a young boy anymore, so my skin doesn't really act up on me that much. So, anyways, from what I've read so far, Tokyo ASP isn't post-apocalyptic. Could be later on, but I'm not sure yet. No, that's not the one that I'm thinking about. The one I'm thinking about was like post a huge earthquake that killed almost everyone, and they're kind of living through that. So that's the series that I was thinking about. So then we're probably not thinking about the same series. Where's my fence? Here it is. Probably won't eat you. April the 3rd. April the 3rd is also special because that is the day when my parents started dating. And so obviously they're still married. Well, not obviously, but they're still married. Uh, but they still also celebrate their dating anniversary, which I think is super cute. So they celebrate their marriage anniversary and then their dating anniversary, um, because my parents are cute that way. I feel left out. Whaley, 16. Uh, February 16 is not special to me. Sorry about that. Not that your birthday sucks. I just don't have any good stories about February 16th. Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist, and prison school are funny AF. As F fan service animes don't mind like that, but gotta be comedy and good taste. Yeah, yeah. So like prison school, very fan servicey, but they make it known that they're being fan service because it's the comedy. That's the comedy you're getting from them, and when it's like that, then I understand that that's where the anime is going. Whereas if you have a series anime and then they just start throwing you a bunch of fan service episodes just because they want to make more episodes or make more money out of it, and that's just a bunch of bullcrap. Both have idea dying laughing. Both bought both on Blu-ray not too long ago. I think I saw that. Was that you that posted that? It might have been someone else. It could have been you though. That posted that on Twitter. Um, Someone posted they bought a bunch of anime. They had like 5 or 6 of them, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. At least it's close to Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's good, but that can also be bad. I had a friend, her birthday was on the 25th of December, and you know, having birthdays close to holidays can be bad in a way. And I don't wanna burst your little bubble, because I'm not here to do that. I'm not gonna do that for you. But when your birthday falls on a holiday, they tend to give you only one gift per instead of giving you a gift for your birthday and then for your I guess Valentine's. So if you had a girlfriend, she'd probably be stingy enough and not give you 2 presents. Is it because I don't have any sticks? That's probably why. Okay. So one's gonna be for chickens, and the other one will be for uh, donkeys. If I find a donkey. Fan service. So fan service is I'll let Stephanie explain it. She said, "That's cool. Since we're sharing ages, better tell me yours so I don't feel old." And my mom got me in the habit. She's always been a skincare freak. So we're sharing ages. I guess everyone shared their age at one point, and maybe not in this video, but we'll see you back later, Leatherwolf. I am 26. I became 26 this year, so yeah. Uh, you beat me by 2 years, but not by much, not by much. You're the same age as my brother. My brother is going to be 28 this year. Um, Yeah, like teasing, basically not full blown nudity. Yeah, that's basically what fan service is, essentially. Or it can also be like crude jokes, like sexual jokes. That can also be fan service. Or you know, a lot of YouTubers will also define fan service as basically they're adding stuff to the anime just to kind of give uh, the pleasure to the fans. So it doesn't even have to be sexual. It could also be like certain characters getting together because, or like dating, or uh, just because fans wanted it. Um, I don't know. That's the best thing to describe it as, but that is some ways that I've heard it be described. Come on, little chicken. You're gonna come to my home. You wanna come too? Oh, there's another one over there. I need 2 of them. You thought that I was 24. Oh, well, thank you. Most people think that I'm older. So, that is definitely a compliment. Did I come this way? Dang it, I forgot where my house is. I can't get lost. Okay, just the chickens. Uh, yep, it was me. Burst the bubble. It was over here. I was going the wrong direction. Right? Uh oh. No, this is not where I live. Shoot. Well, I see the village. What's my top 10 anime? Let's see. Top 10 anime. Of all time, I guess you're asking. You're not asking specific genre. Uh, now I feel old. Gonna need a walking cane next year. You're not that old. So my top 10 anime. Let's see. For sure, in my top 10 anime, I would include my best shonen, which would be One Piece. I do enjoy One Piece. I've watched 636 episodes, which I'm pretty proud of that. Let's see. I would also include. Oh, the chicken's still following me. That's pretty amazing. I would also include, let's see, so I have One Piece. I gotta write them down, make sure I'm not giving you extra. So One Piece, uh, Your Lie in April will be another one for sure that I would want to include there. Um, Current or recent ones would be Promise Neverland. Um, I really enjoyed also. I enjoyed the anime. I enjoyed the manga more of Eater. That was another one that I really kind of enjoyed. Um, if we're talking like etchy stuff, one of the most etchy ones, fan servicey ones, is gonna be High School of the Dead. That's probably one of my favorite etchy fan service anime. Um, let's see, that's five there, right? One Piece, July and April, The Promised Neverland, Soul Eater, High School of the Dead. Um, mm, oh, what is that? And what is that series called? Um, Teasing Master Takagi-san, right? Um, Fairy Tale. I started watching Fairy Tale. I don't like Fairy Tale to be honest. Sorry about that. If you guys are Fairy Tale fans, I am not. I'm trying to look around, see what other stuff I have enjoyed. You know, I also enjoyed Radiant. Um, that was another one that I kind of enjoyed. Not kind of, but I really enjoyed. Um, Most current one, I think Demon Slayer probably is the one that I'm enjoying the most. Black Clover, I'm also enjoying. Those are shonens that I've been enjoying as well. When it comes to shojo, I'm kind of picky on shojo just because I don't like every type of shojo. But Vampire Knight is close to the heart for shojo, as well as I would say, oh gosh, what's the other one where the boyfriend is this huge character and you think he's a tough guy, but he's actually a sweetheart. My Monster Boyfriend or something like that. Something like that. That's another show that I like. Um, Horror wise, um, anything by Junji Ito is pretty good, even though the anime itself could be better. Uh, Benjamin Walker, one of my Twitter friends as well, here he usually joins on some comments. He pointed out that Toonami is releasing a new series that's going to be making the manga, the horror manga of Junji Ito. But let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite genre so far? If you don't know all the genres in anime, kind of mention one, and I'll kind of figure it out what genre it is. But let me know what genre you like. Yes, Stephanie, I completely agree with you. I tried so hard to get into Fairy Tail, could not get to it. You hated Lucy. I do love Mary Jane. I really love her power and her story. Yeah, I didn't get to any I didn't care for the characters. And yeah, I don't know if it was too much crying, but it was annoying. I just didn't care for them. Um, did you watch Food Wars? Yeah, they have what, 4 seasons now, 3 seasons. I think I only watched the first 2 seasons, but they have 4 seasons now, or are they gonna release the 4 seasons soon? I think they have 4 seasons now, but it's food porn basically. Not a big fan of it. So the mangas come before the anime. Welcome back, Leather Wolf. Also, not always. Some mangas come after the series. Examples would have been like Angels of Death. The manga came after the series. The series actually was the game first. Then they made an anime, and now they're releasing the manga for Angels of Death. Another good example would have been Your Name. Your Name was a light novel, which is basically, you know, books that don't have pictures, like the regular books that we have. So Your Name was first a light novel, then it became a movie, and now they've released the manga. So it depends on the series. Most of the time, the manga's first, and then the series. Yeah, I completely stopped playing because I've talked. Hey, can I help you? No, I'm not gonna buy any Girl Scout cookies. You guys, you can go back. But yeah, the usually the manga is second. Get off the bed. Oh, because there's a monster close by. Oh, seriously? You opened the door and left me here to die? Chicken, help me. No. Man. And my chicken left. Great. Season 4 is the next season. Okay. Let's see. It will take 2 years just to catch up on anime/manga. No, it would take a long longer. I have been trying to catch up on almost every series that is popular, and I'm still not caught up. It's been like 5 years. It's gonna take a long time to catch up, but I will recommend you don't focus on that, Whaley. Just focus on figuring out what you like and just read that. Read that and watch that. You don't have to watch everything that is thrown at you. Just watch what you enjoy. Inuyasha is my favorite anime of all time. It's what got me into anime. Used to watch it in Toonami. I have some of the DVDs of Inuyasha. Never seen it. I have to see it, Stephanie, just because you said it's your favorite. I probably have to see it now. Season 4 of Food Wars is the next season. I heard the manga ending is super bad. All the fans are pissed off. Never read the manga. I watched the anime. Yeah, I don't know what happened, so wouldn't be able to tell you there. I hated Your Name movie. Yeah, I didn't think the movie was that great. I read the light novel. The light novel was actually pretty good. The movie was all right. It the characters just kind of seem whiny. Um, he wants sugar. Who wants sugar? I want sugar. Mystery is my favorite genre, and slice of life. Mystery, love it. Slice of life, I can do slice of life. I used to say that I hated slice of life. I don't hate it now, but it's not my first to go. Slice of life is like if I have nothing else to watch, I'll watch slice of life. The movie that was so god awful and really don't understand why people liked it so much when compared to a silent voice. I just watched a silent voice maybe like 2 months ago through Netflix, and man, a silent voice was a masterpiece. Music wise, character wise, it was just wonderful. Surprised that a lot of people weren't really talking about it. Um, Love Vampire Night. Yeah, I have Love Vampire Night. You can't see my collection, Stephanie, but I have uh, 1 through 10, and then 15, 16 of Vampire Night, and then I have a few of the Vampire Night Memories, which is the new manga series they're releasing. So yeah, I have those. I've been read Farming Life in Another World. It's pretty good. It's a manga. Farming Life in Another World. I've seen that one on some manga apps, but never got myself into it. Zombie for real earlier wanted sugar. Oh, the zombie wanted sugar. Okay. Uh, okay. That's what you that's what you were saying. I was like, what in the world are you talking about? Anyways, is this guy gonna beat me up? Um, sorry. Excuse me. Why can't I open the door? What? Oh, that guy's not happy with me at all. I wasn't hurting your friends on purpose. You just kind of have to. There's so much manga out there. You just kind of have to play by ear. There's apps that will release chapters, but those chapters are not even the latest manga. That's just the latest translated manga. There's not really a website that tells you. At least I wouldn't say that it tells you um, where to watch. I mean, what's the latest ones? Am I poisoned? The heck? What's going on? Was it because I was in the swamp water? Is that why? Okay. Yellow, nice to meet ya. Oh, you're saying like hello. It's like yellow. What are you talking about? About yellow. Nice to meet you, Joshina Jackson. I've never seen you on my live stream, so welcome to the stream. Not the I would never claim to be a good Minecrafter, but I do like talking about anime here with you guys. So welcome to the community. Uh, OMG, I fell asleep. Oh, hey, not Emil. You are from Norway. You are forgiven. What is it, like 5 a.m. right now over there? You're definitely forgiven if you fell asleep. Anyone want to be a friend? Yeah, you are definitely welcome to make friends here, especially if you like anime. Where's my house? Why can't I find it? Where you're living is like 10:30. Yeah, like 10:37 where I'm living at. It's five. Oh yeah, 5:36. That's what she said. Okay. Wow, 5:36. That's pretty late. I mean, pretty early. Everyone leave a like. Yeah, 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 for sure. Thank you, thank you. Okay, finally found my home. Can I sleep in the storm? I'm supposed to be able to sleep during the storm, right? Get in. Oh, I can only sleep at night. You can sleep during the storm on the Java version. Oh well. You must wake up the chat. Yeah, people have been chatting. I guess they'll eventually will respond. What do you like, Yoshino? What is your favorite anime? Let me know in the in the chat what you like when it comes to anime itself. And how old are you, by the way? Because everyone has been sharing their age here. What is your age and what anime are you into? What's your favorite anime? And please, 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 don't say Naruto. Let's see. Sheep to kill. You guys are too many right now. Sorry. Gotta kill some sheep. You guys can live. You have a good night too, Stephanie. Thanks for joining the chat. And also thanks for your super chat. I do really appreciate that you gave money again this stream. Does really help. Everything that you give helps. So thank you so much for your love and support. You have a good night, Stephanie. Opening song of Durara. Durara. Anyways, yeah, that's a good opening. I never finished that anime, to be honest. Didn't get too much into it. Not sure why, because a lot of people talked about it. But I don't know. Just never got into it. Congratulations on the new mic. Yeah. Thank you so much. For those who are Patreons, I released a video showcasing my new mic setup. It is definitely a blessing. Stephanie, she left already, but Stephanie is one of the Patreons that has been supporting me this past month, and with a little extra money, I was able to get some gear. Now the mic itself, I've always owned this mic. I've had it for about 3 years now. I didn't have the whole other stuff. So you can watch that video. I released it today. You guys can watch that early release, or not early release, but that video that I released today to know more about my setup on mics and how I was able to set this up for last week's stream and this week's stream. But anyways, Yoshino Jackson says, honestly, I like all anime. This is all caps, by the way. But I do prefer Naruto, but I prefer Death Note over that. But I prefer JoJo over that. But I prefer Dragon Ball over all of them. I am 22 years old. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, except you put everything in all caps for the exception of I am 22 years old. I used to love Naruto years ago, but I'm rewatching it. It's so watered down and slow. It's nearly unwatchable. Currently playing Tetris 99, also known as Tetris Battle Royale. That's pretty cool. Anyways, what is that? Are you asking what Naruto is or what Tetris is? Tetris is a very old game. It's actually the number one sold game in all time. Beats every type of game. Tetris is the number one sold game of all time. But anyways, back to Yoshino Jackson. Uh, Death Note, Naruto, JoJo, what is it, JoJo something star, Dragon Ball. They're good. They're all good. They're all shonen basically, except for Death Note. Death Note would be more of a seinen anime. So you basically like shonen anime. Okay, good. Those are the ones that kind of come out in Toonami and stuff like that. Out of all those, the ones that I keep up with is Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it's done now, so JoJo. I've seen 2 seasons of JoJo. It's all right. Death Note. I've seen, and the other one, which was Naruto. I watched Naruto. I don't like it, but I've watched it. Let me show your comment. Just you know, got blocked for whatever reason. I'm currently okay. So, Naruto. Naruto is. I can't believe you never heard of Naruto. You don't need to sub to me to be a friend. Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah. We can always just talk. I mean, subs is always great. I enjoy subs, especially now that I'm growing my channel. But if you don't want to sub, then that's fine. Naruto is a very popular series. It was definitely watered down in the U.S. and purposely watered down because it was trying to target it, kids. So it came out in kids, something kids, whatever, network, and it did a bad job at first, and then they redid them when it came as Naruto Shippuden, whatever, and it was done better, but still pretty slow. Doesn't get to a point pretty fast, so I don't like it too much. Have you ever watched Juni Tyson Zodiac War? Did you like it? I enjoyed and loved Zodiac War for sure. I've never actually been able to read the manga. I have the 2 volumes actually. Yeah, I have the first 2 volumes of Zodiac War, but I've never read them. I've never reviewed them because mystery or kind of like survival series. Once you've seen the end, it kind of sucks to read it because you know what's gonna happen. So yeah, that tis good otaku. Yeah. So you guys continue talking there. I'm gonna get another drink because I'm thirsty as heck. I'm gonna be playing for a few more minutes, and then we'll close the video. But we can still talk for a few more minutes. I'm gonna get another drink because I'm very thirsty, to be honest. So let me go do that right now. Yeah, let's do a question while I get my drink. Let's see. What is your favorite current season anime? Let me know in the comment in the chat. I want to get my drink, and when I come back, I want to see what your favorite current anime this series is airing right now. What is your favorite anime right now? And then I'll be right back. Let's see. You got some reverb on your end. Your words don't match your voice. Just have to turn up the sound. Okay, that's weird. Naruto was also 40% filler. Music was good though. Yeah, the music was pretty good. But yeah, 40% filler. That doesn't do good. So Whaley, your current one is Doctor Stone. Villain Saga. Villain Saga is in Amazon Prime, and I'm about to start it because I didn't realize it was in Amazon Prime. But I will start it, and I want to see how good it is. Fire Force. Okay, that's pretty good too. I've seen, like I said, up to 5 episodes only. I'm finally back into it. I had dropped it, but I picked it up again. Haven't gone to any of the others. Feels quite too quiet. Too quiet. Okay, maybe I need to get closer. Do I need to get closer to you guys? Is that better? Is that better? Maybe it's not actually. I can raise the volume a little bit more. Um, let's see. Is this better? Let me know in the comment section if this volume is better. And I have the Arifureta manga. Arifureta, yeah, it's airing in what Funimation, I believe, and Hulu. I've watched 5 episodes also, or 6 episodes, whatever they've dubbed. First 2 volumes to be exact. Poor you. Poor me what? Or poor who? Dr. Stone and Demon Slayer. Yeah, those are definitely great to watch. Demon Slayer is probably, I think, the best one in my book. But obviously, you guys are entitled to your own opinion. How was everyone's day? I can't answer his question as a rational person. What do you mean you can't answer my question as a rational person? You don't have a favorite seasonal anime? So how was everyone's day? My day was actually pretty busy, but it was a good day. It was a good day. Um, volume was fine. Okay, so I guess someone was struggling with volume. Maybe not everyone. Oh well. I hope that it improves the volume, but I hope it's not now too overpowered. I can lower it a little bit more so it won't be overpowered. Um, mic actually turned off. Oh, there it goes. It didn't turn off. Okay, back to the chat here. I don't want to leave it. My day was unlucky. Sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets well. It's the end of the day, so maybe it won't get better. Are you from the U.S., just Jackson, or are you around the world? Let me know. I know some people here are not from the U.S., but let me know where you're from. I feel like Naruto the series was okay to watch, but then they made Boruto, and I did not enjoy it. Yeah, Boruto was a big mess up, and they're still making it. Have I read Samurai 8? No, I have not read Samurai 8. What's my favorite drink? Favorite drink, gosh. Dr. Pepper. Very chilled is my favorite drink. But I currently have tried stopping drinking so much because it's not good for me. So, or at least the doctors say it's not good for me. It's not good for me. mm, let's see. Mushroom, we go over here. Watermelon smoothie. Wow, that's very specific. Where do you get watermelon smoothies? Is that like from Sonic, or do you guys even know what a Sonic is? Oh no, there's still stuff in here. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I don't need this block. Okay. I don't really like the music for Naruto, but Boruto messed up the whole series. They should have just ended the series after the last Naruto movie. Yeah, I agree. I didn't actually. I haven't seen more than maybe 3 episodes of Boruto, and it wasn't really well made. Haven't seen past that because I'm just not interested. I get watermelon, just put it in the blender. LOL. Oh, okay. I thought you had like a special place where you bought watermelon smoothies. That's pretty cool. I don't make smoothies. I used to make milkshakes all the time, and I don't do them anymore either. It's just the guy's expensive to make. I just prefer buying them. Joshino Jackson, you were born in Japan, then you moved to Las Vegas because of your dad, and then you settled down in Los Angeles. Wow, big cities. So Japan, you didn't specify where in Japan. That's fine. Cool. So you're in Los Angeles now, LA. So it's what, like 8 p.m. over there, or like about to be 9 p.m. over there. Um, cool. I've never visited California. I've gone to every southern state in the U.S. except California. I've only passed Las Vegas, but I never actually stayed in Las Vegas. Which devil fruit would I eat from One Piece? That's a toughie. I would not eat the Gungam fruit, the one Luffy has, because even though it's pretty cool and he has all these gears, I think it's stupid, to be honest. I guess he makes it work, but it's a power to him. But I wouldn't want to use it. Anyways, at the point you asked me what would I eat? Would I use? I would probably. Let's see. Gum. What devil fruit? I really like Whitebeard's devil fruit. What was his devil fruit called? But whatever Whitebeard's devil fruit was pretty cool. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. I've only seen to episode 633 or 36, sorry. So I don't know any other past those. I know Aces is pretty popular, but I still haven't seen the full blown. Other than from what Ace has used, I haven't really seen what else they could do. So, but I know a lot of people always kind of go for that one, or they go for what's his name, Laws, which I think Laws is pretty good, but obviously he has shown that there are weaknesses to it, so it's not the best. Whereas Whitebeard, I think he was super strong for a reason. How often am I doing these streams? So I'm trying to make these streams a weekly thing where I do it at least once a week, either on Friday or like the actual day be Friday, unless Fridays are busy, then do them on Saturdays. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's weekly. I do release videos every day. And I also try to release once in a while premieres, so you guys can catch me on the chat through the premieres. But if you don't actually watch the premiere, just watch the actual recording of the video, then you can't really chat with me unless you leave a comment. But that's not really chatting per se. But yeah, it's going to be almost every week that I'm going to try to do this. We'll talk about different topics. I had a few topics that I talked about already with some of you guys that have been here. But there's always something to talk about anime. I will be ending this stream in just a few minutes, like I said. Devil fruit sounds scary. If you've never seen One Piece, you probably don't understand what devil fruits are, and that's fine. Okay. No. Redstone. Oh, dang it. I need a... There it goes. Okay. I'm going to go back and get some of the stuff off me. I have a lot of items, apparently. You missed what I said. Why? I've said it a lot. I don't know what exactly you missed. Whitebeard has a tremor fruit. I searched for it. Oh, good. Yeah, so the tremor fruit. That's what I would want. That's basically, you basically can control a massive amount of stuff with that, and you can. The way he did it, especially in that arc where we see Ace die. And that arc before all the characters from One Piece went and traded individually, you really see the extensity of power that he can use in the tremor fruit, and he was feared for a reason. I mean, he was not just a regular pirate that was just lucky enough to get a huge crew. He was feared for a reason. And if you're meaning that you missed what I said, maybe you missed that I said that I'm going to be doing this weekly. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I'm doing these streams weekly because I can't. Stop hitting me. I hope you burn. Heh, he did. That's what you get. Everything past an hour to movie. Oh, wow. Well, I'm not going to repeat everything, but I repeated some stuff already. I'll be doing these again weekly. So you guys know, I'll try to make the videos as soon as possible. As soon as I know that I can do it either on Fridays or on Saturdays, I'll make the actual video. I do travel quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but I travel once in a while. And yeah, so it's kind of difficult sometimes to always do them. But I'll try to do them at least once a week. Did I finish Kengan Ashura? Not yet. Not yet. I actually put it in the back burner. I just finished today, Carol, and Tuesday, the first season that released on Netflix. I know the second season is already releasing now. But anyways, I just finished the first season, which was pretty good. I'll make a video eventually about it. But yeah, I'm glad you finished it. I am watching it. I have enjoyed it. The episodes that I've watched, I think I watched at least 6 episodes by now. Pretty good series. I would recommend it for sure. That is probably one of the ones that Netflix has. I think Netflix has done a good job on getting copyrights on the right anime, and that's definitely a good example of it. Um, Sorry for bad English. Don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah, don't worry about your bad English. I really do appreciate that you're here. So I guess you're new in the U.S. Guess you don't have that much long. You did say that you travel here from Japan, but anyways, how long do you have here, Joshino Jackson? Do you have a few years or months, maybe? Does everyone who eats devil fruit lose the ability to swim? Yeah, they do. I don't think I've seen. There was one character. There's some characters that find a way around it, like they use their powers to protect themselves, but they still can't swim. That's a deal. I can't swim regardless. Yeah, I'm not a good swimmer either, so I'm not really losing much of an ability. I'm gonna end the game there, but we can still talk a little bit more here in the chat. I'll leave the video live, but I'll let the game just kind of run. Let me actually save the map before I forget. Um, but I got tired of playing Minecraft, to be honest. But I'm not get tired of talking about anime because I can talk about anime forever. 10 months, wow, not even a deal. A year, sorry. Well, welcome to the United States. Just 10 months is pretty short. Yeah, I hope you've settled in pretty well. If not, I hope you settled in well. And are you actually staying in the U.S. or is it just a business trip your dad has for a few years? I know that kind of happens. I've had a few friends that are from abroad, and they stay here only for like 2 or 3 years, and then they go back to their country because their parents were working here abroad for only a few years. Hmm. Getting a bunch of notifications of Stephanie liking stuff on Twitter. I thought she went to bed. I guess she's looking through my Twitter and liking stuff. Well, that's nice of her. Um, I guess while you guys come up with questions here in the chat, um, I will give a little selfless little promotion here. If you guys want to further support me, you guys can do that right now through super chat, or you guys can go become a Patreon. I know a lot of you guys are in high school or middle school, and you guys can't do that, so I understand. But if you can, consider being a Patreon or sending some super chat. Which upcoming anime are you looking forward to next season? So I don't think there's any new one that I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that there's one that I actually like from my first impressions, but this one, at least, the ones that I'm expecting more is the actual the the continuations. I believe Goblin Slayer is coming back, and I'm hyped up about that one the most. I think Radiant is coming back as well as next season. Could be wrong on that one, but I think Radiant's coming back. So there's a few that I like, but oh well. Pretty well so far. Just don't know about this Trump dude. Yeah. Well, he's our president for a few more months, and then months. Yeah, months. So when our next president is, it could be him or it could be someone else. I don't know. I think I'm going to start watching One Piece after I'm done with Bleach. How many episodes does it have, and how many is it going to have? One Piece. One Piece currently has over 900 episodes. That's quite a bit. That's a lot of episodes. for you to catch up. I think they only have about 400 and something episodes dubbed, but if you start with the dub, you can at least get through them faster than the subbed. And then once you stop watching dub, you can watch them subbed, and then that takes a little bit of while, but you can skip the intro and the outro, and that saves you a few minutes. There's a new Sherlock anime, might be good for next season. Okay, I'll check it out. I do like mystery. Mystery anime is definitely one that I like because it keeps that suspense of not knowing what's gonna happen next, and then I like that. I like that. So I'll definitely check it out. Haven't really been keeping up completely, and I guess I can open up a page here. You gotta go for now. Okay, Jujuno Jackson, welcome to the chat and welcome to this community. If you, I'll see you next stream maybe, or maybe in the comment section and other videos. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? Yes, that's actually what I'm playing on right now. That's what I have. I own the Switch, an Xbox One, and I have an Apple computer. So I used to play Minecraft on JavaScript, but it sucks. You can't do friends and stuff like that. So I bought it for the Switch instead. But yeah, I have the Switch. I will be buying the. I think I'm going with the Shield game, Pokemon Shield game when it comes out in November, and doing gameplays with that one as well. If you value your time, consider reading One Piece instead. It will save you a lot of time. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Just read it instead of watching it. Yeah, I mean, if you can read it, that's awesome. I react to it, so I'm kind of watching it, but yeah, it's probably gonna be faster if you read it. I have quite a bit of volumes of actually One Piece. I have maybe, let's see, like 15 volumes, maybe 16 volumes of One Piece, but they have I think 91 volumes now on One Piece, so it's quite a bit of them. Sure, Little Wolf, what is your how do you add people on Switch actually? I don't use my Switch that much. The one that uses the most is my daughter. That was my excuse to buying it, to be honest. But do you have Minecraft, Leatherwolf? Is that what you're asking to add you on Minecraft, or do you want me to add you? Is there some other way to add you on Switch? I am a little bit ignorant in this. Made me move my camera or my little. And that's news. That wouldn't be it. Albums, controllers, settings, sleep mode. You're gonna watch all my games right here. Yep. Man, I'm pretty sure I guess he meant Minecraft. I can add you on Minecraft or Fortnite. I haven't really played Fortnite in a long time. I guess I can play a game of Fortnite. You guys can see how much I suck on Fortnite. But yeah. You can add me on as well. Send me the code. I'm not gonna show it so people won't be able to see it. So I'm gonna keep your message private. But let me. Have I watched Berserk? Oh, so you don't have it yet on the Switch. Okay. Let me see. I don't want to make it public to everyone. So what I'm gonna do is go to my profile page. Unless you don't mind if people see it on the screen, but I would hate for people to be bugging you. With friend code, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my actual camera here and get my Switch out so I can add you without people having to see your actual content because I want to respect that from you. So you're planning to get Minecraft? Yeah, we can play Minecraft together for sure. I didn't realize that I was gonna actually enjoy Minecraft as much as I've enjoyed it. Uh, you have Smash Brothers Ultimate though. I have Smash Brothers too. I haven't really played it in a while, but I do have Smash Brothers. Uh, oh, you don't mind if it's public? Well, I already moved it here, so oh well. It's all my hands now. Oh, okay. So you added you want people to add you. Okay, so I'm gonna make it public then, so people can watch it. Cool. So people can see it. I'm gonna just swear, and it will it will block it for everyone except him. Yeah, yeah. Well, it did block it. It actually does block codes. So if you put like a phone number or stuff like that, it will block it. If you put an address or anything like that that has numbers, it will block it. Just because it respects people's whatever, you know, private information. But anyways, he said he's fine with it. He wants people to add him, so I'm gonna uh, make it public for people to add you, I guess. Plus, not a lot of people are gonna watch up to this point once this video releases on YouTube. To be honest, but oh wow, 125 hours or more of Smash Brothers. Wow, man, that's impressive. That's very impressive. You do have that Tetris. Okay, so I just send you the friend request. There you go. Cool. Now we're friends on the Switch. Again, I don't use the Switch a lot on like actual pastime, but we can always play when I'm live, or there is times that I sometimes play at night, but I only play for like for half an hour. How long have I been doing YouTube? So I kind of talked about it a little bit earlier that I started it with other stuff other than anime, and that was back when I was in college. So about 6 years ago, I did other stuff for about 2 years, and then about 3 years ago, I decided to come back to YouTube and just do what a hobby, a passion of mine, which was anime. Or at that time, actually, I was only reading manga, and I was watching some anime, Vampire Knight, Soul Eater, and stuff like that I can find on Netflix. And so 3 years ago, I started doing this, changing my channel to just manga stuff, and then I did a lot of gameplays at that time as well, and app reviews. That's kind of what I started with: gameplays, app reviews, and manga reviews. And then slowly I added anime reviews, and then eventually I added anime first impressions. Um, and then it quickly became where people wanted more, so I started doing my first impressions on current airing anime. So I started paying for subscriptions and stuff like that, and it's become a point where now I have more than enough content to release and do. So yeah. Anyways, it's been awesome. I'm definitely not a big YouTuber right now. I maybe one day in a few years, maybe, but at this point, I'm still a small YouTuber, and it's okay. It's small enough where it's a hobby. It doesn't pay for bills at all. But it is big enough where it's a good hobby, and I can talk to people like you. You guys are awesome, that are active not just in the chat but also in comment section, and I can. It's small enough where I can get to comments a little bit. Sometimes I get behind on them, but sometimes I do get to almost all the comments. If I was a bigger YouTuber, like a lot of YouTubers that are bigger than me, they almost never answer comments because it's so hard. It's so hard to do it. There's just so many comments. But oh well. Great deals currently on the Switch eShop. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that definitely. I don't buy a lot of games for the Switch. Again, same reason. Minecraft, I've bought. Fortnite is free. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I've bought. And Just Dance, my wife uses it. And the other one is Smash Bros. That I bought when I bought the Switch. So Anyways, other than that, I haven't really bought any games. Usually, if I buy games, is for Xbox. But even now, I think past 1 year, maybe more, I haven't really bought in a game for Xbox, just for pleasure. For the most part, I just stick with Call of Duty on Xbox, and then everything else is on the Switch, and that's about it. Do I like Attack on Titan? Yes. I don't think it's a masterpiece. I like Attack on Titan. I just don't think it's a masterpiece. A lot of people think it's a masterpiece and it's the best anime in the decade. It's not. Do you have Discord? I do have Discord. In fact, I have created a Discord server for when people want to play when I'm playing online, like right now, when I was playing Minecraft. You guys can join the server. I'll tell you basically how you can play, and then if you want to talk to me, because the Switch doesn't have really a voice chat yet for all the games, you guys can use the Discord server to talk to me that way, so we can talk together, and then I can connect it to a system here that will people will be able to hear your voice. Probably not as loud as me, but they'll be able to hear you. So yeah. Anyways, I will make it available for the next live stream. So if some of you guys want to play with me, either Minecraft or if we end up playing something else, then we can, and we can use the Discord definitely as a way. Other than that, I don't have. I mean, I do have other places or servers that I've joined to be on Discord, but I don't really use them. Um, just so many stuff that you guys can do with Twitter and all that. Discord just another one that I've just placed in the back burner when it comes to actually keeping up and chatting with people. You're not allowed to read Attack on Titan. Mature content. What is it about? Basically, a world where humans are threatened by titans and they're killed. Titans are huge, um, and yeah, they basically have this town that's blocked by walls, and they have a group of, I guess you can consider an army that attacks them. But that's kind of in a nutshell. I don't want to spoil too much because there is a lot of twists and turns in the series, but uh, I do recommend it. I would recommend it for you to watch it. I just don't think it's the best anime in the decade. I'll join your Discord for the next stream. Yeah, I'll send you some information on that. Leatherwolf, do you have me on Twitter? If you don't have me on Twitter, if you guys don't have me on Twitter, you can join me on Twitter at Anime Review 711. DM me if you have Twitter on Twitter, and we can talk more. And I can send you the link to the Discord. And anyone who wants to play, you can DM me, and I'll send you the Discord, and we can play together live or whatever. Maybe just hang out and play. I think one of the reasons I stopped watching Black Clover was Asta's voice because he was so loud. Yeah, I did too. I dropped Black Clover for a long time, and then like when they were in episode like 20 something, I decided to give it another chance, and I ended up liking it. I did, and now I'm reacting to it. They're what in episode 99 now. I started reacting like in episode 60, maybe 58, something like that, and it's been a while now that I've been reacting to Black Clover, almost a whole year. So, anyways, I'm proud. I'm proud of that. So, oh man, someone corrupted Game 70. Creeper. I don't know if we can follow that song right now. Oh, someone said, "Oh man." Let's see what's gonna happen and see if you guys can actually follow it. No one's responding to that. Oh, there it is. So we were back in the mines. He said the same thing. No one's gonna respond to that. Okay. Oh well, guys, we are coming. Swing on Princess. So we're back in the mines. I heard Black Clover manga is a lot better. You know, I like shonen manga because it's very straight to the point, not a lot of fillers. But also sometimes when it's straight to the point, it takes away so much of the actual series. So it's better in the context of it moves faster, and you figure out what things are. They do a good job in explaining the world better on the manga than on the actual anime. But uh, I definitely recommend you to watch the anime also because it is a lot nicer. You will always be waiting for High School of the Dead season 2. For reals though, I really would enjoy the second season of the High School of the Dead. Yeah, no one else is gonna sing. Yeah, I mean you guys can sing if you want, but oh well. Anyways, guys, it is coming to a close. I am pretty tired, to be honest. Had a long day. Woke up pretty early today. So I will be closing this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I thank you so much for the support and love. Different ways you guys can support me. If you have not done so already, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind. But other ways you guys can support my channel is by either going and buying anime and manga through that link down there below, or becoming a Patreon. There's also a link down there below. Or sending right now super chat. You have just a few seconds to send super chat. But anyways, those are different ways you guys can support my channel. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Again, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, that's the best way to communicate. Anime Review 711, especially if you want to play next time with me. I can send you the Discord through there if you DM me, and we can just talk more. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. And like always, guys,